not again. Tinubu has not done anything for Nigerians that are suffering. Now he wants to increase tax, saying that borrowing is going to be a thing of the past. Where are they going to be getting the money from? From the masses to tax the masses? Hey. The same man who is saying that let the poor breathe. So what is the meaning of this? Tinubu has set a 30-day tax reform target, expressing his resolve to break the vicious cycle of over-reliance on borrowing for public spending and the resultant burden of debt servicing. Tinubu said while inaugurating the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, chaired by Taiwo Oyedele in Abuja on Tuesday, August 8, 2023. Orire Agbaje, a 400-level economics student of the University of Ibadan UI, was appointed by the president as part of the 38 members of the committee. Tinubu said, "Our aim is to transform the tax system to support sustainable development while achieving a minimum of 18% tax to GDP ratio within the next 3 years. Without revenue, government cannot provide adequate social services to the people it is entrusted to serve." The committee, in the first instance, is expected to deliver a schedule of quick reforms that can be implemented within 30 days. Critical reform measures should be recommended within 6 months, and full implementation will take place within 1 calendar. The president urged the committee to improve the country's revenue profile and business environment as the federal government move to achieve 18% tax to GDP ratio within 3 years. He directed the committee to achieve its 1-year mandate, which was divided into 3 main areas: fiscal governance, tax reforms, and growth facilitation. Tinubu also directed all government ministries and departments to cooperate fully with the committee, stressing that there would be no excuse for failure. He said, "We cannot blame the people for expecting much from us. To whom much is given, much is expected. It is even more so when we campaign on a promise of a better country anchored on our renewed hope agenda. I have committed myself to use every minute I spend in this office to work to improve the quality of life of our people." The president said, how many life of the people, the quality, how many life of the people you improve the quality of life of the people in Lagos? Tinubu stated that Nigeria was still faced with challenges in areas such as ease of tax payments and its tax to GDP ratio. Yes, so to tax Nigerians and Nigerians and Nigerians and Nigerians. Till when? Let the poor breathe. This is not the case. So Tinubu did not win, and his presidency is illegitimate. That's your perception. Wait for court judgment. So you continue crying for the next 8 years as you did during June Buhari. You are living in food paradise. You are pain, and you shall continue to nurse the unexpected victory of Tinubu despite gang up against him. We shall see. All that saying it will favor me and my family. Traders in Lagos State have been paying illegal taxes to Iyaloja Council, Babaloja, and Tinubu should convert the taxes to federal government. Relocate if you don't like it. Lagos is overpopulated. But now, Nigeria is about to be doing the same thing, so you have to tell them to leave Nigeria as well. Go back to your state by force. But people who are talking, are they not from Lagos? This is not Lagos, but Nigeria as a whole. You are all surprised with his agenda to move Nigeria forward, and so that it continues to yield positive things that Nigerians never think of. Really? And what has he brought to Nigeria or to the Lagos itself? Nigeria. We are in for problem. No good thing that Nigerians have enjoyed since this market board about these reforms or these reforms. the issue of electricity tariff. They've increased it. They came out to tell Nigerians that it is not true, but Nigerians have started paying heavily. Nigerians have started paying heavily with the cost of food that has gone so high. We say, I will do this. He just coming. This is just a scam. Every now and then, Nigeria puts him there. He's ready to work for Nigeria. Every day, the same thing. Saying the same thing, but waiting the people don't give. Just like Keyamu told us now, that the project that was put under his care, creating job for all the local governments in the country to help cushion the effects of whatever problem they created during Buhari's time. Nobody heard anything. Just all of a sudden, they said they pay 60,000. The budgeted 20,000 naira for that project. Now they said they didn't pay 20,000. They even pay 60,000. With the 20,000, with the 5,000, nobody saw anything. That's why they called him to come and defend himself. And I was telling myself, if you had that information, why didn't he come to the Senate to explain then? Why was he running? So he has to be giving explanation after the government that he served had finished his tenure. The same thing you're going to be hearing, we're going to do this, but nothing will be done at the end of the day.